What I'd love for you to get into next is desensitization, because it gets lost somewhere along the way, I think, for a lot of these chronic pain sufferers, that the pain is intelligent. Their body is it's giving them very important information. We kind of set up this adversarial relationship with pain instead of an understanding relationship with pain of what is this telling you and how can we use that information to course correct and get you on a more sustainable path.
Right. Because here's what's happening. If I take a hammer and I hit my thumb with the hammer, it'll get a bit angry. If I do it the next day, it becomes really angry. And then by the third day, I don't have to hit it with a hammer. All I do is lightly touch it and you will scream. That's called central sensitization. Do you think giving them exercises or more work for that thumb and keep hitting it with a hammer will get it better? Of course not. The key is to take the hammer away. And that's what desensitization is.
Let me stop real quick, Dr. McGill. Why does the body become more sensitive?
Well, in the spine, you're accumulating damage. Now they'll say, well, the MRI doesn't correlate. Wait a second. When I do a micro MRI and a micro CT followed up by micro dissection, I'm measuring the damage. It's there. It's just that they don't have the technology to see it in an MRI. Or sometimes you can, and the radiologists ignore it. The edema is starting to form, you can see. And so it's there for you to see. You're building trauma.
Yes. So as the situation becomes more critical, the body will speak louder to the person to try and get them to listen. Is that accurate?
Most of the time, yes.
Okay. Okay. So when I interrupted, you were saying if the person's hitting themselves in the hammer with the thumb and I give them exercise, if you could give them the best exercise, the most appropriate exercise in the world, but as long as they continue hitting themselves in the thumb with the hammer, the pain will continue.
Correct. Now that hitting themselves in the thumb might be the inability to move well at another joint.
Yes.
So now they're forced. So again, if that's the case, it comes back to we've got to tune your linkage, your body.
Sure.
If it's sitting at the computer for 8 hours with their job, they sit in their car, they come home, and then they watch TV at night, I just look at them and say, you deserve your pain. Your spine is not made to withstand that amount of static sitting. If you continue that behavior, you deserve your pain. I can't help you.
That's a powerful statement.
Well, I'm old school.
I like it.
And we get to the truth, and sometimes the people cry, and I say, but that's part of the process. If I simply can't help you if you think you can sit your way out of this pain. If you have lazy, slothful behavior, and at your very core, that's what your constitution is, we've got to change that, because you are paying for it with pain. Then you get the opposite kind of a person who is, again, the exercise addict. I've got to go and ride the treadmill for 45 minutes every day. Otherwise, my kids will drive me crazy. My husband is, I'll murder him if I don't release my tension that way. And I say, okay, we need a replacement strategy. And but I can tell you this. Then we play the game that I call virtual surgery. You go have surgery, but the surgeon cannot cut out that type of pain. So the surgery will work if it does, because it's for the first time forced rest. We are forcing you. You aren't going to go back on the treadmill tomorrow if you have a laminectomy. You're going to rest in bed. You're going to get up and go for a pee, and then you're going to go back to bed. But guess what? That's what we're going to do. Starting tomorrow, we're going to desensitize your pain and treat you like a post-surgical patient. I have an incredible statistic for you, because I ran this at the university. 95% of the people will get better and avoid surgery.
Wow.
If you enjoyed this short clip, you're definitely going to want to see my full interview with Dr. Stuart McGill. I'm going to leave a link for that in the description down below. But before you head over there, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you're updated on the new videos that come out every single week. That's all for now. See you next time.